Premeditated.
Jameis, you've been in this league long enough. How difficult or challenging is week-to-week preparation from a quarterback perspective when you guys are not the starting quarterback? How much more work do you need to do on your own, unsupervised, than in the normal structure of practice?
Yeah, I prepare as if I'm the starting quarterback. Preparation is preparation. So every single week, I come in as I'm the first one in this building, and I'm preparing as if I'm starting on Sunday, Monday, or Thursday.
So I mean, in terms of the structure of practice, like you guys aren't getting those reps that you would be getting, so now you have to find other ways to make up for that, right? You guys working after practice.
Oh man, we got VR. We watch film. I'm getting work with the young guys after practice. Like we're working. And that's required. That's required being an NFL quarterback. No matter if you're the starter, no matter if you practice squad, it's required to put in the work to be prepared.
What has Jaxson shown you with his practice habits and his maturity, I guess, as the number 2 now?
Man, I think he's just an amazing young quarterback, and I'm so excited. I see a lot of myself when I watch him, just his joy, his charisma with his teammates, his ability to make every throw on the field, and it's just exciting to watch and support him and be there for him.
Is it uncommon for a young player to have the work ethic that he does, like after practice, going through the full script, you're out there with him? Is that uncommon, or is that a standard thing that would happen with a rookie?
Man, I don't know if it's uncommon, but I believe it's required. He's not waiting for his moment. He's preparing to be the very best, and I think that's just his makeup. He's been working hard his whole life. So why stop now?
How much benefit do you think there is for a young quarterback being able to sit behind veterans and watch and learn?
I think it's a tremendous benefit because of the experience. You know how they say, like, I'd rather learn from someone else making a mistake than experience it myself. And some may say, like, I want to experience it for myself. But I think at the quarterback position, like, you see the same thing over and over again. It's just like that same picture. So being able to be in a quarterback room with a Super Bowl winning quarterback who's seen everything under the sun, be in the room with a first pick of the NFL draft, who's been a starter in this league to being on a vet minimum, I think we bring him just a lot of perspective, and we're able to speak life into him and to give him everything that's required. Because what I want for myself, I want for everyone, and I want him to be his very best. I want Russ to be his very best, and that's how we push each other.
Does a young Jameis kind of wish you had that? I mean, you were the number 1 pick. It's a little bit harder, I think, to probably do that with the number 1 pick, but. Do you wish you almost maybe had that
like
time?
every time I think about that, I always go back to how grateful I was that I got a chance to be with Ryan Fitzpatrick. When he was in that room with me in Tampa, just the joy that he brought in the room, and then I got the opportunity with Drew Brees, one of the best to ever do it, and now I'm with one of the best to ever do it now, and Russell Wilson. So like it just seems like it keeps happening for me. But I know eventually it's going to pay off that these young quarterbacks, like you see with Jordan Love right now, being able to take his time, and now he's shining, so I think it's good.
Jameis, the decision to make Jaxson 2 with you as the emergency, was that a difficult one to accept from your standpoint, given your standing in the league and what you can do as a player?
Yeah,
or did you understand?
As a competitor, you want to be the starter. But like I said, I prepare to be the starter. I know I'm a starter in this league, but my role, like I think you have to be able to be grateful for your role. My role right now is to assist Russ and Jaxson in being the best that they can be, while preparing to be the best that I can be. So no matter if I'm 33 or whatever, like this is my first year being number 19, so it's always a first for everything. So I focus on what I would love, and what I would love is for this team to have success.
What did they tell you about that when they came and told you, hey, you're going to be number 3, Jackson's going to be number 2? Like, how did they sort of describe it to you?
You did a good job, Coach.
Okay.
Like I think it's as simple as that, But I don't take things personally. I read this book. One of Tom Brady's favorite books is, the 4 agreements. You know what I'm saying? It's be impeccable with your word. Don't take assumptions. You know what I'm saying? Don't take things personal and focus on what you love. You know, do your very best, and that's what I do. You know, I take pride in speaking life into my teammates. You know, I don't assume anything. I work, I prepare. You know, I do my very best. You know, just because I was brought here, I didn't assume that I was going to be a shooter. I told Russ, like, Russ, I'm going to be starting. You know, and he's okay with that. Like that's how you want the room to be. You want the room to compete with each other and push each other, and that's how you go higher. And I don't take things personal. You know, I'm grateful to be in this league. It's my 11th year in this league, and I know it's probably not 32 quarterbacks in this league that's better than I am. But at the end of the day, God has given me an amazing platform to be a New York Football Giant, and I'm gonna take that with authority and be my very best.
Would you rather have an opportunity to be on the field somewhere, anywhere, or are you excited about your current role here?
I'm grateful for what my role right now. You know, I think anybody who loves football wants to play. You know, but that is not my case right now. So I'm gonna do all I can do with where I am, with what I have.
Jameis, you said back in the summer, you understand. I think the coaches said, you're not just here for comic relief, and you accepted that responsibility to hold teammates accountable and to be the guy that is a good teammate for everybody, not just in the quarterback room. Just curious from your perspective from week 1 to week 2, is there anything you saw this week that you decided you needed to speak up? Anything you did to help this team go from where you guys were on Sunday to now?
I feel like week 1 since I've been in this league has always been a headline week. I think what's important is for us to come together and continue to do our very best. And let's count the score at the end of this game. So this game we're playing against the Dallas Cowboys, and we'll see what the score is at the end.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, James.